Yeah, yeah. So right, so fresh, so 5, no less. It's alright, I just flex. She can't get me out of her head. She wanna hear TT on the KDA with a KEB and that's it. Oh yeah, ain't no one left. Rumble, go hard, no rest. Come on.
You got me feeling for your power. Turn the music louder, let me feel it.
Rumble, go hard, no rest. Come on.
You got me feeling for your power. Turn the music louder, let me feel it.
Yeah, turn like a twister. Spin round, might put it on your sister. Got swag like a hipster. Even girls wanna lips ya. What a face, what a mixture. Bare lights when I'm looking to get stuck. Last night was a picture. In the pool getting busy with a mix. So right, so fresh. Top 5, no less. It's alright, I just flex. But she can't get me out of her head. She wanna hear TT on the KDA with a KEB and that's it. Oh yeah, ain't no one left. Rumble, go hard, no rest. Come on.
You got me feeling for your power. Turn the music louder, let me feel it.
In here is about 21,000. So you have, and that's it was the record was smashed actually on Friday night for Muse, because the way is they had a stage in the middle. They called it in the round, and because it's quite simple, everyone was around them. See here, this stage is built here, and the seats are facing this way. So Muse had their stage in the middle, and it was standing on the floor. Then all the seats on level 1. Then we've got suites or boxes on level 2 and level 3, which companies own, and people can bring their clients here and entertain people. And then level 4, the cheaper seats right at the top, in the gods. But yeah, maximum you can get in here is about 21,000. As I said, it's the most popular arena in terms of tickets sold. Now, a bit about the building. So, we are in Greenwich. Greenwich, as I'm sure you all know, is the home of time. You've got Greenwich Mean Time, you've got the observatory, and the building was designed with time in mind. Now, this has nothing to do with us, this was when it was built the first time round. So, it is 52 meters high, symbolizing 52 weeks of the year. There are 12 masts around, 12 pillars, which symbolizes the months of the year, and it is 365 meters wide, the diameter, symbolizing the days of the year. So very clever people, far cleverer than me, designed it in such a way to sort of say, we understand we're in Greenwich, time is important, we're going to build some of those elements into the design of the building. So yeah, that's that. Backstage, so this is the walk that people would do before they go on stage, before they perform. So there's loads of sort of offices and dressing rooms and storerooms and all of that kind of stuff down these corridors here. So often artists walk, this is the way they walk, it's not very exciting as you can see. They walk through here, and normally, as it's set up at the moment, the stage is there. So you'd come round here, go back. Often when the arena's empty, they say, well, can I come and see the stage? Or can I come and see the lighting? But there's nothing here. Everything is brought in. When there's no production, no. They all bring their own stuff. So a tour, say One Direction are coming in, it will be 20 lorries arriving, and overnight they will build the stage, they will put all of the kit, the lighting, the sound, all of the rigging, and then that will be packed up overnight again after the show and taken on to wherever they're playing next. Green room. It's used for loads of different things.
I don't know, it's where most people in celebrities come sit down.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes. So we've got loads, because it's quite a huge space, we've got loads of different rooms. So this is the green room, we call it the green room. People can hire it out for meetings. There's a separate entrance there, which we will go out and you're on, see the main venue. Often this is used, it has been used for post-show parties. So say an artist, after they've been on stage, they want a little party to celebrate with their friends and families and some of their guests, they can use this. We've also got other spaces as well. It's used for press conferences as well. So, for example, the boxing recently. So Anthony Joshua fought here, David Hayes fought here. So often after the fight, the media want to talk to them, you know, how did you feel, what was it like to win, you know, etc., etc. So they'll come and the press will be waiting here.
I told you I wanted me dead there.
So, the way you think about this building, if you can imagine a donut with a ring and a hole in the middle. So the hole is the arena, and then the outer bit is everything out here. So it's absolutely huge, this space. And about 30% of the space within the tent isn't used. So it's spaces like this, there's nothing here. Behind that wall, again, there's nothing for probably about halfway round, and there's actually a mezzanine level, a sort of another floor level that you can walk on. So there's a lot of the space that isn't used, but the plan and what they're doing here, they're doing some sort of digging works and building works testing. They're going to build a retail outlet, so like similar to a Westfield or a Blue Water. So we're going to have stores here. So the idea is that during the day people will come here and shop, and then in the evening they can go and see a show, or they can go to the bars and restaurants and stuff. Because obviously when Adele is playing, or Muse, or Lee Evans or something, it's massively busy. You've got 20,000 people all here, eating in the restaurants, eating in the bars, etc., etc. But when there's nothing on like today, it can be quite quiet. And the bars and restaurants are like, we'd like more people, we'd like to be busy all the time, not just on the nights when you've got the shows. So that's the plan, but it's going to take a couple of years to build. So that's what we're planning to do at the moment. So what we'll do, we'll walk back down the arena, down the concourse, we'll point out a couple of things, and then we'll have a look at our Amex lounge and look a chance for some questions. So, right, follow on.
And
That'd be cool, won't it?
the choices I thought were.
You can come through or whatever they call it.
I was gonna say, because I thought at one point, last Christmas or so, they put an ice cream company, didn't they?
Ice cream?
Ice cream.
Oh yeah.
They're making that new ice cream shop, isn't it? Is it well in
Facts
the
and stats here of I like this one. So if the O2 was flipped upside down, it would take Niagara Falls 15 minutes to fill it. I don't know how they've worked that out, but I believe them. Yeah. Down the tennis court for the ATP World Tour Finals. Various things that have happened here. And do you know the very first ad? They're going to build the shop. Oh yeah, it's like
It looks big, but...
So it was opened by Bon Jovi in 2007. And there's been over 1,500 different performances since it opened. So it's really, really busy. Lots of things happening. New acts, older acts, sport, comedy, entertainment, whole range of things. And it's really fun. So if I'm at work and I leave, I don't know, 6 o'clock, 6:30, to see the different audiences. So an audience for One Direction is obviously very, very different to an audience for boxing, or an audience for Ennio Morricone, who was an Italian composer. So you get really, really different group of people coming to see. But it's lovely because it means there's different things on for all sorts of people. And yeah, well, I'm very lucky. I can go and see pretty much anything I want. My job is to work with media and so we take a lot of journalists and look after them, which is great. It's a huge perk, but you can spend your life at the office, and it's fun. But sometimes you come here, I don't want to go tonight. I want to go home, put my feet up, and watch a bit of telly. Yes. So the grass is always greener on the other side. But no, I'm
Theo,
very, very lucky.
Could you take over for a bit?
One
My
of the
arm's
things
starting to
here,
ache a little.
one of the best things I've seen was Pharrell Williams. loved his performance. I love his music. He's been involved in so many great things. I missed Muse when it was on, which I was gutted about because I'm a massive fan, but I couldn't go to any of their shows. But yeah, some good things. It's not cheap though. That's the thing. Ticket prices are expensive. It costs a lot to put these tours on. So it's not something you can do all the time, but every now and again I think it's great to come and see something. So all good. And as staff members, sometimes if there are seats left, because not every show sells out, if there are seats left, we can get discounted tickets. But it has to be agreed by the promoters of the show. We say, look, it hasn't quite sold out. Rather than have empty seats, why don't we open it up to our staff? We also do.
Because they're renting, I keep thinking, because you own the building, sort of like, as you say, you haven't got the access.
No, you've got to imagine it. They've hired.
It's like renting out a house.
Exactly. They're in control. We work with them and stuff, but they're in control. So often, because it's so many seats to fill, charity tickets we do. We work with Greenwich Council and stuff, and also staff. So, which is great. Really, really nice and a nice perk. So I was very, very happy. There were Strictly Come Dancing live tour tickets, and my mum and dad are huge fans. And I said, I can get some staff tickets cheap. Would you like them? And so I was a very good son. So very good. Cool. Right. Okay. Let's keep going. History is a big night, Cocoon as well, and you can also hire it out. So companies can hire it out, schools, we have Ravensbourne College with their graduation ceremony in there next door, and yeah, it's a great space and you can have dinners in there for hundreds of people, and we're already planning Christmas, so Christmas parties, so offices and companies have Christmas parties, and we're trying to do, get them to come here obviously and spend their money with us at the O2. That's the plan.